Yeah, look, go on, chill out. Go on, get you some coffee. Come on back and let's get some recovery. You know, complacency in recovery, that's one thing we cannot afford to do, is become complacent. In recovery, you cannot take a day off. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Because the moment that we think that we have this thing lit, the moment that we think that we are quote unquote cured, the moment that we think that we can put ourselves in compromising situations, that's the moment when it strikes. You know, a lot of people be what's what it's called, DM, hit me in the DM, whatever it's called, and they be speaking to relapse, and many of them relapse because they got complacent. Now, you all always hear me say vigilant. You have to be vigilant when it comes to protecting your recovery. You have to guard it like you guarding the President of the United States. Except for the one now. Oops, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. But seriously. And I began to think about how complacency allows the disease to do what it does. Because we deal with a disease that's cunning, that's baffling, that's insidious, that's worse than any snake in the grass that you dealt with in the physical in your addiction. And it will attack you in ways that you didn't know existed. So, from the moment that you arise to the moment that you lay down, you go to sleep, you have to be mindful. You have to have a plan. And you have to be on alert when it comes to protecting your sobriety. Because when you get complacent, you let your guard down. And letting our guard down, as anything else, it allows the enemy to find ways to infiltrate. So having said that, you'll hear a knock. You all heard me talk about the knock. And that's the disease. And the moment you get complacent, you're going to open the door and let the disease right on in. And then you're going to be saying, how did this happen? So, if you're not one who's fond of attending meetings, I would say attend them every now and then. I would say watch a video like this every now and then. I would say read some literature every now and then. I would say just talk to somebody, even if it's been years, about it, just to let the disease know that you still on your guard. Because I can't afford to get complacent. I have to be vigilant. I have to stay vigilant. Because I choose to live and not die. So, just don't become too complacent. Don't put it in your mind that I have this thing licked. And don't get too confident. And don't put it in your mind that disease can't find a way to attack you. I feel elated to have been awakened this morning. Allow my feet to touch the ground and give me a chance to fight this thing called life. And recovery is a beautiful life. For those of us in the fight and those of us in the struggle, you all know what it is. Be mindful of your cues, your traps, and your triggers. But most importantly, please be mindful of the company that you keep. With that, I pass. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. I'm out.